You know, when I'm struggling with a headache, one thing I do not appreciate is bright white lights. You know what this game likes to have? Bright white lights! Way! The nameless bookstore Pierce traced the trail of an attempted burglary. Discovered that Charles Hawkins was behind the attempt. Pierce opened the bookshelf safe to find that the latter and Sarah Hawkins had hidden there. A book covered in human skin, light inside, irresistibly attracted the detective. When he opened, his mind was projected into another body. Oh, so that's what happened. Fair enough. Suppose that explains a few things. I was like, where am I going? Where am I loading? I do not have the mental capacity to play games with puzzles.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Is that me? I don't think my name's Blake. He looks a lot like me.
I'll examine him. His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin, tender at the touch, slightly sticky.
Ew.
Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
Giant-ass worm?
30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
He's gonna die!
Sure, I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
He has something in his belly.
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth. In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
Open that man up and do an autopsy!
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
Oh god,
I
that's
don't
ugly.
believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
I think you should keep him in the bathtub full
This
time.
poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
You made a fish man.
I've seen suction cups on his fingers, his falling body temperature, his dehydration. Had I only read the report, you know what I would have concluded, Doctor.
Do I? Tell me anyway. I'm curious.
He's no longer human. These are the attributes of an animal.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Cat.
Action does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
What did
You
you do?
Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
I disapprove of Fuller's methods, but his treatments have saved more lives than I can count.
And Mr. Blake? You said yourself he was dying.
I don't know what to think for now. What I'm sure of is that Fuller is hiding something from us, and I need to know what that is before I take a chance exposing him.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
Okay, so we should go and get documents from his office. I'm more concerned that we should build an aquarium for this dude. Like, I swear, keeping him on a friggin' hospital bed in that state of dehydration when he's a fish now will not help.
Chronic insomnia. Like half the island.
Cool.
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
Are you giving birth to an alien baby?
Physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
Oh, he's just having a heart attack. That's a lot more normal.
Hay fever. What's he doing here?
Suppose this is the only hospital he could have been going to. Either that or he's a fishman with hay fever. Aw, that's kinda cute. There's like little baby in the fire.
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Ah, the whaling station.
It's full of whales, yes.
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
Yes?
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back?
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
Well, that was an interesting conversation. Thank you for that insight.
This have been avoided.
Autopsy was done by Dr. Fuller. He describes a wound to his right side of the head due to a shot at point-blank range and comes to the conclusion it was suicide. Oh! Irene Sanders?
Mrs. Sanders? Oh, God.
Yeah, I agree. We were talking whether or not that... Then again, she was dealing with some crooks, wasn't she? But they have just, you know...
She recently came back from the surgical block. She's stable. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney.
I suppose the woman can enjoy her kidney now. Kidneys are
What
important.
is the boiler room key doing here? The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it. The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it.
I suppose we don't want to take the key to the boiler room then? No. It's in the wrong place, it can stay in the wrong place, okay.
Intoxication from breathing organic vapors.
Maybe you shouldn't have, sir. That's the dead woman.
Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
This whole island is just bad to sleep on. Somebody break the pillow. Pillow looks like it's made out of stone. That only other dude, right? And you seem to be vomiting blood and bleeding at the ankles.
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. His binds left bloody wounds.
Yeah.
He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding.
Oh, that's
White
lip blood. Oh, that's
Evidently
better.
because of such drooling.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
You did good work. The tranquilizer is kicked in. Now you can disinfect and bandage his wounds.
Thank you, Doctor. And as to his weight loss?
I'll prescribe an antifungal treatment for his dysgeusia. In the meantime, feed him intravenously.
It'll be done.
That's the gruesome sight. Ooh, people sitting on chairs?
Quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself, but...
Yeah, you continue sitting there.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
I don't even know what you're waiting on.
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
Tell me your symptoms.
I have headaches. And I can't sleep.
Do you
Like everyone else!
No. Look, I don't want you to laugh at me.
Ethan, if you don't trust me, then who?
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
I don't know why, but his voice...
Not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
His voice is reminding me of the dude that played the donut cop in Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. The one that's like sitting at the entrance to the, you know, top guy's office. Top guy's pen tower, and it keeps on like hitting on you, and he's like super fat.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh, there's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
Oh, poor dude.
Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
Well, if she does work here, then work is what she does.
Dr. Colden.
Right? That's how working works. You work?
Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
I've tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Oh, thank you so much, Doctor. We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning, so it won't make a difference.
Ah. They'd be happy, though by now I'm suspicious that we haven't planted them with like fish kidneys or something. I like the kitchen. The kitchen is what I like. For I am a woman and stews is what I do.
Personnel eat the same food.
It does look very not tasty. I think your soup lacks color. Oh, I kinda need that door to leave. I hope that is okay with the game.
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan.
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show.
What are you two even talking about?
Dr. Colden?
The bathroom? Locked in? What? Oh! More medicine for me. Except I am a doctor, so apparently I'm good at medicine as is. What does this door do? Oh, it's patient's place. Already visited all the patients, I think.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What?
Elizabeth? You alright? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Aww.
Come now. Don't let that witch sap your morale. We're lacking in qualified personnel, and she knows it. Her petty punishments won't last forever.
I'm trying, Doctor. I'm trying. It's just that sometimes I imagine she shuts down the water herself, just for the pleasure of harassing me.
Her time is much too precious for these kind of petty games.
Anyway, I've learned my lesson. I'll hold my tongue next time.
Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Oh, poor